Hey there, AI adopter, Camille here. I've got something pretty eye-opening for you that I want to share with you today. You know how I'm always hunting for the real examples of companies that are actually doing AI, right? Not just talking about it in earnings calls or paying consultants to make fancy PowerPoint presentations, okay? And I just finished looking into A&O Shearman's A&O Shearman's AI transformation, and honestly, it makes the rest of us look bad. By the way, if you don't know A&O Shearman's, it's one of the biggest law firms in America. I think they got almost 4,000 lawyers. And here, imagine this, okay? Here's basically a century-old law firm, you know, the kind of where innovation usually means upgrading from fax to email, and they're absolutely crushing it with AI, while most companies are still arguing whether ChatGPT is a security risk or not. What really grabbed my attention, though, was their timing. You know, back in November 22, when most people hadn't even heard of ChatGPT yet, yours truly did, of course. By then, I already published my first book with it. But imagine these lawyers, they were already testing Harvey, which is their specialized legal AI. And by February the next year, 2023, they'd rolled it out to over 3,500 lawyers globally. Not some tiny little pilot program with a few enthusiastic volunteers. No, it's a full-scale implementation across 43 countries. Okay? So compare that to what most of our companies do, right? From a committee to plan a meeting to discuss the possibility of maybe someday creating a roadmap, you know, but the results they're getting are pretty incredible. A&O basically was able to save their lawyers 2 to 3 hours every single day. And their contract tool cuts negotiation time by about 7 hours per deal. But here's what I think is the most interesting part. They didn't just buy some off-the-shelf AI product and call it a day. No, they created what they call the sandbox approach. It's basically a safe space where lawyers can try the AI without all that corporate fear of failure, you know, the one that kills most innovation before it even starts, right? And they also built a real governance system that actually works. Not just to check compliance boxes, but to enable innovation while managing risk. Relatively responsible, I guess. I mean, it worked for them. So, you know, their AI steering committee there wasn't just collecting meeting minutes. No, they had this AI brains trust, you know, and that consisted of early adopters who genuinely cared about the tech. And what I love the most is how honest they were about not knowing what would happen. They literally said, sandboxes are crucial because it's hard to predict what the technology will do until you actually use it, right? And that's a really good approach, especially with generative AI. So when do you ever hear that level of honesty in corporate environments, right? You know what else stood out? They kept emphasizing that their AI tools are augmentative, designed to enhance human expertise, not to replace it. And that's such an important mindset shift. The goal isn't eliminating jobs, it's really eliminating the soul-crushing parts of those jobs. I've gone much deeper on all of this in our newsletter today, and I also put together a comprehensive 30-page PDF report for you to download. It covers everything from their technology stack to implementation roadmaps to analyses of AI failures that you should avoid and forecasting for the next 5 to 10 years. I really think that this case study can help anyone trying to advance their career in our AI-driven world now. Yes, we're there. And I also think that it shows how early adopters are creating lasting advantages, and you know, it gives you a blueprint on how to follow this type of approach in your own organization. So definitely check out the full newsletter when you get a chance, and if you find it valuable, please share it with your colleagues or friends, or maybe even your favorite lawyer if that's a thing. You know, the business world is really splitting quickly into AI leaders and laggards, and I want you to be on the side of the winners here, okay? And this is pretty much it. This is Camille from AI Adopters. Hope you had a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.